Now, this is critical. This is really critical. And you know what? I'm all for the Electoral College, because guess what? I grew up in a really tiny state. Live free or die in New Hampshire, where we got 4 electoral votes. We mattered because we had 4 electoral votes, and sometimes those electoral votes kind of come in handy. Imagine if you just decided an election on a popular vote. Well, then New York and California would just decide everything, wouldn't they? And the rest of the country wouldn't matter. We're a diverse country, and the Electoral College reflects that diversity. Here's CNN trying to explain that.
All right, so, you know, it's not that surprising, Mr. Berman, from my undisclosed location. You'll never guess where I am. So take a look here. National polls in the last month, including leads within the margin of error. Look, Kamala Harris leads in pretty much every single national poll. She's led in 9 of the polls that have been released over the last month. Trump has just led in 1 national poll over the last month, and we've had 1 tie. So the fact that a national poll shows Kamala Harris ahead, not really much of a surprise because, John, pretty much all of them do.
And the thing is, Harry, thanks to the Founding Fathers, this isn't a national election exactly, is it? Oh, now you're suddenly behind me. You keep on moving. There's Harry, still in an undisclosed location, but at least virtually behind me, making me very nervous. All right, Harry, talk to us about what the states look like, the battleground states.
Yeah, so look, this is about the Electoral College, right? So let's take a look at the average margin. Nationally, Harris is ahead in the average poll by 2.5 points. But look in those 7 key battleground states, Arizona, Georgia, Michigan, Nevada, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. Harris is only ahead by 0.3 points, John. So the bottom line is, in those 7 key battleground states, it's a significantly tighter race than it is nationally, John.
So Al Gore and Hillary Clinton are calling right now, Harry, asking what the chances are that Harris could win the popular vote but lose in the Electoral College.
Okay. So basically, you note that 2.5-point lead nationally here, right? Okay. Harris's chances, if she wins the popular vote by 2 to 3 points, the chance she wins the Electoral College is only 53%. The bottom line is, once you have to get all the way north to about 3 to 4 points for Harris to have a clear chance, the clear majority chance of winning the Electoral College. If she only wins by less than 2, look at that. Only a 23% chance of winning. Right now, Harris is right now in that danger zone where basically about half the time, given that popular vote margin nationally, she would win. And so here's the situation. Chance Harris wins the popular vote at this point is about 70%, but the chance she wins the Electoral College is only about 50%. So the bottom line is, at this hour, John, there's about a 20% chance that Kamala Harris wins the popular vote, but actually loses in the Electoral College. So we could be heading towards one of these splits that we saw in 2016 and in 2000, whereby one candidate, Kamala Harris, wins in the popular vote, but loses in the Electoral College. Basically, at this hour, we're right in that sort of weird middle zone where we honestly don't know what's going to happen based upon the popular vote, and that is why those national polls that show Kamala Harris ahead, at this point, really don't matter that much.
Harry Enton, thank you so much wherever you are. Stay safe, my friend.
All right, Harry Enton, thank you for that. You know what? We could have skipped it all and just gone to Polymarket, right? So take a look at this. I like to look at Polymarket because it's a betting site, all right? So people have money on the line, or in this case, crypto. They use stable coins so that you don't have to deal with the fluctuations in Bitcoin or Ethereum, et cetera. But look at this, 49 to 49. So basically, almost reflecting what you're seeing there in the CNN polls. People are not sure at this moment in time. I will point out that going into the debate, I think you had about 52 cents or 53 cents. It may have gotten as high as 53 on Donald Trump versus Kamala Harris. Now it's at 49.49, so kind of a dead heat there. But again, I'm going to walk you back to Nate's model, and he hasn't updated this week yet, so we'll continue to watch it and see if Trump suffers at all. But he's looking at a better than 60% chance of Donald Trump winning the Electoral College. So specifically, this is the Electoral College and thus the presidency. Again, you know, you look at these polls right now, and I don't think that Donald Trump polls like a normal person, something that my former colleague Jesse Waters pointed out astutely on the 5 the other night.
Every single battleground is either tied or he's up 0.5 or she's up 0.5. But if you go in tied with Donald Trump, he's going to win.
Right? Like, wow. So it remains to be seen just exactly what kind of an effect this latest news has. Like, you could see some people saying, oh, you know, I don't want the country to be in this bad a spot. I don't want him to win because, maybe it's going to encourage more of these crazies, et cetera, et cetera. But I don't think so. I think like Americans are going to be pretty ticked off that this, like me, right, that this is going down, and they're going to say, okay, it's time for me to do what I think is best for me, for my family, and for the country, and I want Donald Trump to have a shot. I want to give a shout out to our website over at 76 Research today. This is 76 Research, guys. It's a website that I created with my dear longtime friend Rob Horton, who is a brilliant stock picker, and actually he's one of our picks. He sent me a note today. It's like kind of killing it. So great news there in the American Resilience portfolio. We're so proud of what we've done there. The whole idea there is to democratize research and investing research specifically so that you have a shot at really getting the best information. This is our analysis of what's going on in markets right now, our analysis of the best opportunities, whether it be in the growth space, whether it be in the sort of income providing space, right? Like think dividend stocks, et cetera. That's the basic income provider portfolio, or whether it be in the inflation protection portfolio, because obviously you got to protect your money against all the money printing. We're going to get more of it, right, with the Fed coming up. So really important stuff there. I'm so proud of this. You can get the 76 report for just $1 a month for the first 2 months, and then it goes to $9.95. But listen, it's the best $9.95 you'll ever spend, because the wealth of ideas there designed to help create you wealth are really, really, really important. And I'm so proud of this, and I'm proud that we're able to kind of disrupt this market in a little bit of a way. I mean, I look at the research on Wall Street, and some of it's quite good, some of it's really bad, but it's very expensive any which way you slice it. And what I said to Rob was, we can do this, and we can provide outstanding, independent, quality research to investors, and we can do it on a much bigger scale because I have all of you guys, right? And I want to be able to share all this knowledge with you. So you can sign up for Founders Club and get all of the portfolios plus the 76 report. You can just get the 76 report, or you can just get the free stuff. But whatever you do, go to 76research.com today, 76research.com. Take a look around at the website. Make sure you sign up. Try to do, if nothing else, it's $1 a month, and if you hate it, you can cancel. No harm, no foul, right? So 76research.com. But you look at these polls, and wow, I got to tell you, I think that Donald Trump certainly has the best shot since 2016, and I called that one, did I not? I think that when you look at all of this right now, when it's all said and done, the over-under certainly goes to Trump. And that's why I keep going back to this model from Nate. It's the one I actually trust the most. And people are talking about Alan Lichtman's model. It's more biased in my estimation than Nate's, which, as I said, is more sort of like what you would see on Wall Street, more of a financial model. And Alan's is, he's got these 9 keys. It's a little bit of a gimmick. This is pretty straightforward. I should point out, however, that his former website, which is now owned by ABC News. He worked for ABC in 538, which is the website he created for some 10 years. They actually have the odds slightly different. In fact, when I look at those odds, they are anticipating that Donald Trump will actually lose the Electoral College, I believe. So, look, Nate is really incentivized to try and get it right, if nothing else, and like out of spite, right? I think they've got 56% Harris, 43% Trump. So I'm very, very attracted to this model. I think it's very interesting to watch, and we'll continue watching it right here on this program.